Good morning. Day 8, 75 hard. It is coming down outside. I can hear it. Let's go open the door, see what it looks like. Here's the outlook for today. Looks like later in the afternoon, the rain may lighten up some. Right now, it's coming down and it is cold outside. We'll see how I have to adjust my schedule today to at least give myself an opportunity to avoid running in the pouring down rain, but it may be unavoidable.
I begin every day by reading my Bible, reading my 10 pages, journaling, and then spending a little bit of time in Duolingo.
Alright guys, it's about 6:15. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but it is still really coming down outside. It's not safe for me to go out and run in. It's like lightning storms, thunderstorms. So I'm going to try to knock out my my indoor workout here in the morning, and then just hopefully be able to find a gap or an opening somewhere throughout the day, possibly even the evening, where it's just, it may still be raining, but at least it'll be safe. I can't be stupid. I can't go out and just run in the middle of a lightning storm, So I'm just going to try to play it smart here and knock this indoor workout out. Try to get some weights in. These are normally about 20 to 30 minutes. Do those, and then probably finish it off on the treadmill. I got to tell y'all, this is one of those mornings where because of the weather and everything, because I had a plan and my plan was to go running, right? And my plan didn't go to plan. I have done everything to try to talk myself out of working out right now. Not to say I wouldn't do it today, but just well, maybe if I just start, early at work, and then, take off a little early, and then I'll get my workout in and everything. It's like, no, I just need to do it. I just need to knock it out. I just need to go for it. So that's what we're going to do.
Make sure you're stable. Here's the last one. And then bring it down. Nice. Now, when we do bicep curl, you're not letting the movement get away from you. What that means, feet planted, elbow down, and curl it. 2 more. 1 more.
Y'all, it's no joke for me. Small beginnings, y'all. Small beginnings. Just keep going. That's what I'm telling myself. Folks, there we go. Finished up the weightlifting portion, just shy of 25 minutes. So let's go ahead and jump on the treadmill for 20 minutes. Alrighty, y'all, there it is, 1.2 miles, 45 minutes of work, 2,700 steps. Time to get to work. If you've been following, you know. Alright folks, I'm jumping into my work day. I have a lot to get done today. I have a lot to get done this week, really. I've got a few hours before I've got a couple hours, should I say, before my first meeting. So I'm really going to just try to get into that deep focus mode and organize my thoughts on a project that I'm working on. So I'll check in with y'all in a bit. All right, folks, quick update. I have been in meetings like almost nonstop. It is now 2 p.m. and I haven't eaten or anything. I'm about to go straight into another meeting. So just very quickly, here is where I am right now. So I am 22 hours and 18 minutes into my fast. I'm going to go ahead and end that right now. So there we go. We ended that. And my lunch is the same as always, just minus the pickles today. And I did remember my protein shake. So I am going to go ahead and dive in as I listen in on this next meeting, get this lunch done. Still got to find an opening to go get my outdoor run in and hopefully maybe not get totally poured on. All right, y'all. Today I am going to try a new flavor of Mio blueberry lemonade. Let's see how that tastes on this second half gallon of water. This stuff, these additives have really helped quite a lot. See what that tastes like. Can't really taste it. Give it a little bit more. Okay, pretty mild overall. All right, folks, update on the shopping trip. Found this really, really lightweight jacket here. You can see, you can almost see through it. It's supposed to be totally waterproof. Frogs, something or another. I don't know what it's called. Frogs Togs, I guess. Frogs Togs. I don't know. We'll see. And then for pants, couldn't really find anything I was happy with, so I just got some of these. They're like moisture wicking, so they're not going to keep me completely dry. But my thought is that most of the time what happens is my shirts or my sweaters or whatever get really soaked, and then that all kind of seeps down into my pants. And this little jacket is a little longer, so it should cover the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get changed, and just to be completely safe about everything, I'm going to make sure even though it's not actively raining right now, I'm still going to wear this because it could start raining at any time. I'm going to put a lot of anti-chafe, lubricant cream on and stuff just to make sure that I'm protected. And what I like about these is I shouldn't have to wear much underneath them. So just a t-shirt, I think, and then, some little biker shorts or whatever for the pants. And I think that they should keep me warm enough because it's not super, super cold outside. It's like in the 50s. And we'll see how it goes. So let me get changed and then we'll get our run going. All right. What do the kids say these days? Fit check. Here's my fit check. There's the jacket. I like it. Nice and lightweight. There's the pants. Boom. The other thing that you will notice is I am wearing different shoes. These are not my normal shoes.
There's some old hokas I got that I don't mind getting wet, and the hokas seem to shed water a little better and dry up a little faster than my Saucony. So I think it's gonna work, y'all. I think it's gonna work. Let's go do it. All right, folks, 4:30. I got the trusty GoPro out just in case it does rain on me. It's more weatherproof than the DJI Pocket 3, so the audio may be a little bit worse, but it's time to start this run and get it done. Whew, y'all, it's so humid out here. That humidity is making it hard to run. I'm already huffing and puffing. Look at my heart rate. It had already gone down. I was in the 180s. Whew, not even a mile in. Crazy. You know, a year ago I could run 17 miles without stopping, just straight. My first marathon, I ran the first 17 with just a little bit over a 10 minute mile average for the whole first 17 until my lower back locked up. And now, because of how I neglected myself, neglected my fitness, I'm struggling to get a mile in. Truly does feel like square one. But it's all right. I can only get better from here. Let's go. Feels hard today, y'all. Feels real hard. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because it's later in the day. I really think it's just humidity. But boy, it feels hard today. Whew. All right, this may be way too deep of a topic to make sense of, but warrior mindset. I've been at conflict with myself for a good number of years now because I am very much a warrior when the time calls for it. I have this switch inside me that goes off that says, I may not be the strongest, I may not be the fastest, but I absolutely will not quit. And I have gone until I've passed out. I've gone until I had absolutely nothing left because I just refuse to stop. Problem is, a lot of times in order to tap into that warrior mindset, it brings a number of other characteristics with it that I don't necessarily like or enjoy. Aggression, pride, because there is a certain level of confidence that you have to have in yourself to stand before someone else and say, you are not going to beat me. And for me, more than anything in the world, when I'm dead and gone, I just hope that I can have lived enough of my life that people, in a way that people will say, Chris was humble, Chris was kind, Chris was compassionate, Chris was honorable. Humility is not something that has always come natural to me. Whenever I know I'm good at something, I have a tendency to slip into this arrogance, and I've worked so hard over the years to overcome that because I just want to be humble. I want to be teachable. I want to be the kind of person that listens to other people, respects other people's opinions, even if I have strong opinions of my own. So with all of that said, for me, I really had to kind of turn off a lot of that alpha male warrior mindset stuff in order to achieve and work on these other critical character traits that I want to develop and that I want to be defined by. But there's a balance. And ideally, I want to be both. I want to be the warrior when I have to be, but I want to be that other person whenever I don't have to be the warrior. So for me, before, I used to tap into that warrior mindset based off of this chip on my shoulder. This chip on my shoulder to prove that I was good enough, to prove that although I may be the guy smiling and I may be the guy laughing, that I can still hang with anybody else. And don't let the exterior fool you. But now that I've worked on all my stuff and I'm to such a better mental place, I'm not motivated by that. I don't have anything to prove to anybody. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I really don't. The only thing is, like I say, for the people that were closest to me, if they really know who I am and they define me by those characteristics that I described, that's the only thing that matters. But everything else doesn't matter to me. So that's not a motivation, that's not a drive for me. So now, the same applies to these physical challenges, because that same part of my brain that I have to tap into that says you're not going to stop, that's what I have to reignite. And honestly, I haven't found a way to reignite that yet. I've got to find something new that motivates me and keeps me pushing when I don't think I've got another step in me. I'll get there though. It's a journey. So essentially what I'm saying is that in these workouts, you come to a point where your mind wants to quit on you. And when your mind wants to quit, that's when you have to tap into that warrior part that says, no, you've got more in you. You're not going to be defeated. You can keep going. And that's what I've got to find again. I will. Over these 75 days, I can guarantee you I'll tap into it again. It's just going to take a little time. All right, folks, there it is. Still walking back, but 3.112 mile run, 460 active calories burned, 563 total. Very slow 5K, very slow 5K, but you know, we got it done. We've closed all of our circles for today, and we're already at almost 13,000 steps for the day. Okay, here's my dinner. It's just some white rice with, this is like lean ground beef. My wife put some little seasonings in it. To be honest with you, I didn't even measure it because I really don't have much of an appetite. After I got done with my run, I sat down on my couch for a minute. Next thing you know, I woke up. So I guess that run took a lot out of me. I don't know. I'm feeling really drained at the moment. I'm going to try to get some of this food down. I'm really going to be forcing it because I really don't feel like eating it all. Okay. All right, you guys. I teased this a couple days ago, and it's the ZoZo Fit suit that will allow us to get a scan of my body. I'm working on setting up the app. I'm going to get this thing out, and we're going to see how it works. Okay. So the packaging actually has this little thing that you pull out, and this becomes your phone stand. The app is actually walking me through the steps here. So it showed me how to turn this into the phone stand, and then I continue from there. Okay. Watch how to suit up.
Undergarments can be worn underneath the suit. Please remove any jewelry or accessories that may snag the fabric. Let's check to make sure your suit is on correctly. Tie up loose hair to ensure all dots can be seen.
Well, that is not flattering. Boy, it just shows it all off, doesn't it? Goodness me. I look great. Okay. Y'all think I got my pants high enough, or?
Move 6 feet away and face your phone. You are at a good distance. We are checking your arm pose now. Put both hands a bit further from your body. Great. Hold the pose. Turn right to 1 o'clock. Turn right to 2 o'clock. Turn right to 3 o'clock.
Y'all, that is crazy. It says I'm 37.5% body fat. We'll compare and see what my scan at Complete Nutrition showed us. But it provides measurements for upper waist, lower waist. That all looks very accurate based on what I measured. Goodness, kind of not fun to see the condition I let myself get in over this past year, but you know, it is what it is. God dang, I'm built like Humpty Dumpty, y'all. I don't know. I think this is actually pretty cool. So now we'll have this baseline scan. Yeah, it's a week late into the challenge, but we'll be able to see how my body changes over the course of the challenge, since I'm not going to go shirtless or anything like that. Y'all can at least see my voluptuous form here. Goodness, I feel bad because I feel like I'm probably causing a bunch of ladies out there to just lust uncontrollably right now. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, there were my scans right there that I did yesterday. That said that I'm 35.2% body fat. So a little bit of variation there in that, but... Alrighty, everyone, it's about 10 o'clock now. Yeah, later than I typically go to bed. Monday nights is one of the nights I like to watch the greatest sport in the history of mankind, professional wrestling, WWE Monday Night Raw. So I did that, and although I consider Monday night a family night because everybody, we're not necessarily together, but everybody kind of does their own thing. So we eat dinner, and then everybody just kind of splits off, and it's a night of relaxation. And I watch wrestling, the girls watch their shows, and Bri plays video games, whatever. I don't film much in the evening, if you'll notice, and that's deliberate. It's because I don't want to be disruptive to my family's normal life. I don't want the stuff that I'm doing to just interfere with how our family interacts with one another, so I don't film much of that at all. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. Call it a night. So, first off, here we go. There's the daily summary. Finished it off, 13,500 steps, 1,254 calories burned, 99 minutes of exercise, my Fitness Pal. I did not get as many calories as I would really hope to today. I think I may have pushed a little too hard on my run because I was feeling kind of just no appetite. Not really nauseous, but like right on the brink of nausea. But I did eat. I ate that rice and I ate that meat and logged all that here, but didn't really quite eat enough today for sure. What else? Oh, I started fasting at 7 o'clock so I can eat tomorrow at 3 o'clock now that I've moved to 20-hour fast. And then lastly, one last thing to do here. There it all is. And second half gallon is done. Now, one note on that before I check this off. Today felt a little different as far as the water goes. This weekend I was struggling, especially on Saturday. But today I actually found myself feeling a little bit thirsty throughout the day. And it just feels like I went to the restroom less. So maybe my body is starting to adjust to the amount of water that I'm taking in. I'm not sure. But today felt different. So I'll be monitoring to see how I feel tomorrow. It'd be encouraging if there's a shift happening there, and my body actually starts to absorb the water more so than just flushing it all out immediately. With that said, let's get this done. Drink 1 gallon of water. Boom, there it is. Day 8 complete. I'll save that so I can journal that tomorrow. And with that said, that's another day down. 8 days. Only, I don't know, however many more days left. A lot. But one day at a time, we're doing it. Thanks again for joining me on the journey. I really appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow.